So we know that on the left-hand side of the distribution, to the left of the mean, we have 50% of the data. To the right, we have the other 50% of the data. The 68, 95, 99.7 rule gives us another way of breaking this down. And what it does is tells us that within one standard deviation of the mean, since this is still n01, we're still centered at 0, and our standard deviation is 1. So between -1 and 1, which is one standard deviation below and one standard deviation above the mean, we would find 68% of all the data in that range. If we go 2 standard deviations below and 2 standard deviations above, then we would find 95% of all data values within that range. And if we expanded this to 3 standard deviations above and below, we would have 99.7% of data occurring in that range. What this also tells us, we'll only look at the case of 2 standard deviations above and below. If 95% of our data is contained within that range, that means that beyond that data, or beyond that window, is the remaining 5% of our data, split in half since we have an upper end and a lower end, and this is a symmetric distribution. 2.5% of our data is beyond 2 standard deviations above, and 2.5% of the data is beyond 2 standard deviations below the mean.